Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to an excited Wrestling Days because of course we've got a massive episode of Smackdown coming very soon. You might remember last week Daniel Bryan was pulled through the ring, mandible claw, and then hair was produced. Now, we believe this is Daniel Bryan's hair. We don't know if it's the beard. We don't know if it's from his head. We don't know if it's from other parts of his body, but it was produced and it was very interesting. There's lots of theories as to why this has happened, and I've got a theory of my own. So what I want to do with this video is share that theory, but also I want to give you a bit of a prediction as to where we're going to go with this. So let's talk about the theory. The theory that I've got is the Fiend is taking something from everyone he feuds with. Now, Finn Balor obviously got taken off the main roster. So could it be that the Fiend actually drove Finn Balor away, and when he came back he was in NXT? So kind of took his spot away from him, if you will. In regards to Seth Rollins, he took the Universal Championship. In regards to Daniel Bryan, he's taken his beard. How about that? He's taken the beard. Now, I do like the idea that he's also changing heels to faces and faces to heels. And there seems to be an order for these attacks as well. Don't forget, he chose to attack Finn Balor. He was the one that obviously chose to go after the Universal Championship. He said to Vince, the Vince puppet, it made sense. It was going to make money. And that's kind of how we went in that direction. And he obviously attacked Daniel Bryan backstage. So he instigated this as well. There's another theory that these attacks are happening in the order that people wronged him. Might be a reverse order or something. But I kind of like that theory as well. But I do like the idea that he is taking things from people, not just victories. He's actually taking something from each of them. In regards to a prediction, I think that Daniel is going to be without a beard. I think he'll still have hair. I'm not sure if he'll go back to being the American Dragon. I don't know if he needs to go back to being the American Dragon. I think that he is a face now. The crowd are behind him. The yes chant is back. I don't know if he needs to now just walk away from all of that and go back to being American Dragon Daniel Bryan. I think that would be cool in the short term. But I still hope that he embraces the yes movement because people really love that. So it's kind of hard to know what Daniel's going to look like tomorrow. I'm expecting no beard and maybe similar to how we've seen him, to be honest. I don't think he's going to be trapped in the Fun House. Not sure there's going to be a puppet that Bray's going to introduce. There's a theory that he might take that hair and create a Daniel Bryan puppet. I don't think he's looking to do that. I think he's taken the beard away from Daniel. And honestly, I think this rivalry is going to continue because they're obviously heading towards a match at TLC. Now, the problem here is how do you book that? Because surely the Fiend can't lose the title yet. Equally, Daniel's just had his beard ripped off him. And people love Daniel and they love the yes chant. So surely both guys need the victory. This is a very hard match to book. So I think there's going to be outside interference. Now, I don't know where that outside interference comes from, but I feel like the Fiend is going to need maybe a little bit of help on this one because Daniel now is going to be very upset. He's had his beard ripped off his face. He's going to be very upset. He's going to be extra motivated. The crowd are right behind him. If anything, this is a very dangerous situation for the Fiend because I would say that the crowd are kind of 50-50 on this one. People love the Fiend, but they really love Daniel Bryan as well. So I think a bit of outside interference, maybe by someone that's got nothing to do with Bray, nothing to do with the Funhouse, someone that can start a new feud with Daniel, take Daniel's attention away from Bray, away from the Funhouse, and someone like Sheamus, I think, would make a lot of sense. We know that Sheamus is coming back. We know there's a real history between Sheamus and Daniel Bryan. I think they could work an excellent program together. It would allow a way out of this feud. This isn't a feud that I think, if it keeps going, is going to benefit the Fiend. I don't think Daniel gets the title, so it's not going to benefit Daniel either. It's a real sticky situation. I'm of the opinion this needs to end. We need to find a clean way out, and I think that's going to be outside interference, with Daniel moving on to a feud with whoever interferes. And then, of course, the Fiend can move on potentially to his WrestleMania feud. Start that feud now, with it finishing at WrestleMania. Don't know who that opponent is going to be. And they might not even go that way, because the winner of the Rumble might end up facing the Fiend. And of course, there's big rumours that Roman is going to win the Rumble, and that Roman versus the Fiend is the match that Vince wants for WrestleMania. We don't know if that's true. It's just rumours that are doing the rounds at the moment. But that's a rough idea of how I can see this moving forward. And so that's kind of what I'm expecting to see tomorrow as well. So I would love to know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like the theory, if you like the predictions, if you don't like the theory and you don't like the predictions, either way, let me know in the comments below. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. And hopefully you join us tomorrow for that Smackdown watch-along live stream, when we find out together what the hell is going on. Bye for now.